During the break, we were able to bring Chris's wife, Karen, onto the set because we know that you talk about family. There's always a woman there and a wife supporting her husband's endeavors. But before we talk about and talk to Karen, talk about family and how this affects you, your mom, Chris, did she recover from the illness that
she actually,
had?
my mom's actually, she's doing fine now. She actually recovered, doing fine, and she's living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, with my sister.
I'm sure she's proud of her son.
Oh yes,
Making that sacrifice.
I talk to her every week. You know, we're talking about my different things. Say, Mom, I'm here. You know, I'm doing this. It's just amazing. She said, yeah, I can remember you chopping up my backyard. You know, so.
So she paid the price too for your golf love and dreams. PGA. I mean, we hear about that, but for you, that's a goal. That's a vision in your life. What are you doing to move towards that? And what is the PGA?
The PGA is the Professional Golf Association, which is the highest level of golf you can play, which is the cameras on you. You know, I mean, it's the highest, you know, ever highest position you can play in golf today. And they travel pretty much the world, and the purses are $1 million purses. And as you see, Tiger is basically taking the game to a billionaire stage because PGA's been averaging about 100 million a year.
Really?
Yeah.
And of course, now he's been an inspiration to a lot of people. I'm sure he's inspired you, not just as an African American, because sometimes we get too race conscious. He's a great golfer.
Yes.
He's got the game, and what do you think about it?
Well, look at what he had. I mean, his father. If I had that same type of background, you know, my mom did what she could, and my family, my uncle, they all did what they could, but his father took him out there every day. It's like a father going out to the basketball court with his son. You know, let's shoot some free throws, let's do some layups, let's do this. You know, or a kid going to the soccer field with his father, or or a football field. So when you have that type of connection, and where it's like it's what I would say boot camp, then the results will be. A principle I learned a long time ago, I'm gonna shoot this one at you, was what's the formula of success? Persistence and determination. And that's something I learned.
I like those words.
It's something I learned, and I look at what all these things, how the whole circle goes. He had the backbone. He has the foundation. Without that, everybody wants to go to the top, but there are links to get to the top of the ladder.
So you can have talent. You can be very talented, but you must have persistence in order to take that talent to the top.
Right.
All right. Now, PGA, tell us, what's your journey towards playing in the PGA? What do you have to do in order to play at that level?
Well, first you have to be there, like what I'm doing. I'm actually playing at several events right under the PGA, which are the Hooters Tour, the Tar Heel Tour, and the events for like Monday qualifiers. The 13th, I'm playing in my first PGA qualifier, so I'm going to be leaving Monday night, flying out to Carolina to play in the PGA qualifier. So if I make the cut for that event, which I intend to, I'm into the second cut, and after the second cut, I go right into the real round of
How many
the
people
television.
are qualifying, are trying to qualify?
Well, I looked at the list, it's about 60.
60?
Yeah.
So out of 60,
It's probably going to be about 14 spots.
All right, so out of 60 great golfers, because you've got to be good.
Guys from all around the world.
Around the world?
Around the world.
Wow.
Every Monday, they're going from each city to each city. Like, they might have one in New York, they might have one in California. They're flying from each city to qualify to make that spot.
So you have to have sponsors and whatnot in order to do this. How is that going?
Well, I just think, things are happening. I'm getting support, and it's a blessing from God. I'm getting support from all around the world. I mean, prayer, support. I mean, I have people calling me and say, what's your address? I'm sending you a check of support. I don't have a full sponsor yet, but it's in the works, and I'm just blessed,
Well,
I'm blessed.
If you're watching our program, which you have to be to hear what I'm saying, this is a man that needs to be prayed for because he's a man of faith, he's a man of family, and he's taking on quite a task to reach a level that very few reach.
Yes.
Karen, I mean, how many years have you been married, first of all?
It'll be 15 years this December.
Ah, so you were with him when he was the car salesman, when he was
course.
the mortgage banker,
Yes.
and still having that dream burn
Yes.
inside of him, and I'm sure he talked about it a lot to you.
Yes.
How did you feel about his passion for golf?
I'm very supportive of it because he not only he supported my career in dance, so I had to return the favor and make sure that I support something that he's been.
Wait. You have a career in dance.
Yes.
And I know you have a dance company.
Yes.
But I didn't know about the part of him supporting you.
Yes, actually my last year of college, he said, no working. You have to devote all of your time to dance and finish out really strong. Because I started out in college. That's when I started receiving my formal training in dance. I didn't start out like the other young ladies at 3 years old. So I had a lot of work to do. But because of his support for me, I had to do that for him because this has been a dream from day one. I remember being at Walmart, because that's where we met, and hearing over the intercom that he made a hole in one. You know, so I've been there from the start, and so it's only appropriate to be there for him in this transition.
That's a wonderful relationship, especially after 15 years that you two can continue to support and strengthen each other. And you're doing what you're doing.
Yes.
And Chris, again, supporting Mom, and I know this goes deep because you're now experiencing sort of the rewards of all of your sacrifices. And, you know,
Right.
The way to greatness, we know in our faith tradition, the way to greatness is through service.
Yes.
And a man's greatness to his family is when he serves that family. So it's just wonderful hearing this. Chris, I'm so glad that you were able to take this time to be on the program and share your journey and your experience. And, you know, when Karen was talking about the sacrifices you made, I couldn't help but notice the tears well up in your eyes. You're a genuine person, and you're a person that we can believe in, pray for, and we want to see you. I want to watch you on television on that PGA Tour.
I do too.
And nothing like $1 million either. God bless you both. Thank you for
Thank
being on the
you.
program.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to our special program coming to you from New York City. And for more information, you may contact our website or go to our website, arb.tv. Until next time, this is A.R. Bernard. Thank you for tuning in, and may God richly bless you.